it's Burgess Taylor, and it's been a while since I did a if we were having coffee chat video, and I thought I'd do that. Monday, today's Sunday, Monday will be something else instead of the coffee chat. There's a lot of other things going on now. I have Project Me going on, I have One Book July going on, I have Camp NaNoWriMo and the Hot and Sticky Writing Challenge going on this month with the doodling, and it is watercolor month, so that's why I chose the doodles. I've been reading and learning about Planner Perfect, Jenny Pitton planner method. I've been putting things together, and I'm really excited for the month of August, but there's a lot going on. I thought if we were having coffee, I'd talk about some of these things, maybe explain things a little bit more. If you're new to my channel, then you know maybe briefly, or maybe you don't know. I talk about writing, on occasion talk about books, I talk about art, I art journal, mostly watercolor. I haven't done any real acrylic work yet, but I'm interested. I can't afford acrylics right now. This is pretty much a no-spend month for me. The only thing I have really spending money on are inserts. I ordered Jenny Pitton's insert for Project Me and her Tippets, and I had ordered some field note size. I got them to go in my pocket size Janelli fish, which was actually my mini writer's Bible, but I didn't realize it was pocket, like real field notes. I hadn't thought about it. I don't have a personal size traveler's notebook, but this works perfectly for me, and I already had it, and it's gorgeous. So we're going to talk about some of the things I'm doing. We're going to talk about what I'm reading. We're going to talk about my writing, where my word count is, and what the goal was. We're going to talk about a lot of things. I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit about what I'm doing. Grab you a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or a glass of wine, whatever is your fancy, and pull up a chair, get relaxed, let's chat. First things first, my writing. I am currently at, oh, I guess I should have prepared for this a little bit better. As of yesterday evening, last night, I'm at 20,402 words. It's right at noon today. I've started writing. I'm taking a break from writing to do this, and then I will go back to writing. Today is my writing day. I have it in my journal and everything. It's a writing day. Right now, I just started reading The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. It's about creativity writing. So from the review that I read about that book, it's the push to finish things. Sometimes we get started on creative projects and we get all stoked and enthusiastic, and then we don't really finish. One of the reasons I started The Artist's Way was because of that very reason, and I learned a great deal from it. I'm still on occasion picking up Finding Water and The Right to Write and reading those and doing the exercises in them, but I'm not doing them on an everyday basis. Not right now. The summer is just too busy for me with everything else going on to do that on a steady basis. I am, however, doing the walking and the morning pages and the artist dates. So today I decided I'd have an at-home artist date. I would make myself a pot of coffee this morning when I got up. I would have a slice of my banana nut bread that I made yesterday. I would do a little tiny bit of cleaning and then get dressed, get ready for my work day, which is writing. I'm probably going to create a ton of art this evening when I watch TV with Mr. Rockstar. I have the blank page to the right with just a quote. So that'll be my art page. I usually do my art journaling. The core of it I do in the evening with a little lap desk while I watch TV with Mr. Rockstar. When I get up in the mornings and I do my basic stuff like my morning pages and my 15 to 20 minute stretches and stuff like that, which has become a morning routine. After that, I'll start my page with a little thing, like I'll draw a little cup of coffee, or I'll insert the coffee washi tape or something like that. The night before, I will usually write my header, like Hello Sunday. I try to get things done little by little, and then when I'm doing things, so that in the evening when I can do the painting and the rest of the journaling and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun for me. It's very relaxing, and Mr. Ruxton and I are spending time together. He doesn't mind. He actually enjoys my art pages, so it's fun and it's relaxing. I have anxiety and ADHD and depression, and the art really helps relieve some of that. Next thing, what I have been doing is trying to write every day. I have missed a few days. There have been a few days where I didn't write. I think there were 2 days where I didn't write. There was one day where I only wrote like 233 words, an odd number, because yesterday I wrote 733 words. I don't know what's up with the 33, but that's what I wrote. So what else am I doing? Other than writing, I'm participating in One Book July. And this One Book July has been just so awesome for me. Really, it has, because I learned so much. And I'm learning what really does work for me, and combining some of the things that I have been using and working on has really just been awesome. This has some stickers and some lettering and stuff like that. Those word stickers, word and phrase stickers. This is my brain dump. This is my writer bullet journal, which is it's actually a pretty thin notebook. It's the soft cover Leuchtturm, which doesn't have as many pages, and it fits really well on traveler's notebooks since I have A5 traveler's notebooks mostly. And then this, of course, is the Omni journal, my chunky monkey. And I'm learning that I technically could get away with one book. That Omni journal, I could. If I didn't have to keep really good track of like my writing stuff, because that is my job. So I could technically keep that traveler's notebook for my job because it doesn't have anything really to do with the other stuff, my personal stuff. But I decided I was going to try to keep everything on one traveler's notebook. That was my goal for One Book July, to keep the main stuff that I work on in one traveler's notebook. I did have to switch up an insert simply because that insert, although is a gorgeous notebook, and I love it, and it goes in my writer's Bible, it's really too thick for this, not with that Chunky Monkey Omni journal. I needed a brain dump, and I didn't want to say, just so you guys can see, this is my morning pages journal. The Wizard of Oz notebook is full. I love this. It's a Peter Pauper Press journal. It takes fountain pens so well, just so well. I love this. I think this is really pretty. I like things that make me feel good, because first thing in the morning, I'm not really fully awake yet when I start morning pages, and I like something that kind of inspires me and that is pretty, so that I feel more apt to write first thing in the morning, because it's kind of rough. I'm not really a morning person. I am trying to be, and I'm working on that, and so far so good. Usually I am up by 9 a.m. every morning. I work from home. I'm a writer and a housewife, a domestic goddess, and I work from home, so I don't really have a timetable I have to worry about so much, but I do that for me personally because I like to get up in the morning. Don't want to be rushed. Right now we have a car that we're trying to fix up for my son. Truck went kaput. Right now I take him to work and I pick him up, and so some mornings he was waking me up and, okay mom, and then I'm brushing my teeth and I'm getting dressed and I'm running out of the door. By the time I get back, I'm awake and my ego is awake, and morning pages isn't quite the same when you write when you're awake as when you're like half awake. You're more open and more vulnerable. Morning pages work is better. Sometimes I do write my morning pages in the evenings, but I try to get them done every day no matter what time of day. And it really helps because it's sort of like an emotional mental brain dump. Project Me, I have done a video about it. I dyed my Butane Bunker. I watched videos about people painting theirs, and the one thing that kept coming with the paint was that it makes it a little stiff because it's paint. The Butane Bunker, one of my favorite things about the Butane Bunker is that it's very pliable. It's very soft, and I didn't want it to become stiff. Now, don't get me wrong, my jellyfishes, they're not stiff, but they're thick. They're pretty sturdy. You roll them and they become softer. Hers aren't stiff. You'd think with the paint they would be stiff, but they're not. But the leather's different than this too. The most pliable jellyfish that I have is my writer's Bible. It's a bifold. It's the one I've had the longest, and it is by far the softest because it has been rolled and used more often than any other one. So I decided to dye it. I had some dye. It's kind of like an ink dye, and had a bottle of it, and thought, it's not going to be waterproof because it's a dye, so I'm going to need to seal it, and it's not going to come out solid like if you painted it. It's going to show the leather stuff through it. It's going to show how it wears. But I dyed it. I dyed the inside too. The inside, I need to get more dye. I was running out of dye. See? And it didn't take in some places. It really did not take in some places. And some places took really well. So if I was really worried about this, I'd need to redo the inside. But to be honest, I'm not, because it is darker because it's a different texture than the outside. but I'm not worried about it. I ran out of ink, and when I was doing the inside, and I was like, you know what, it's okay. It's gonna wear. The more I handle it and stuff, it's gonna wear. So I put a sealant on it. I put the sealant on the outside. I haven't put the sealant on this, and I'm thinking I might actually do that. And then because it's not waterproof, as I put the sealant, it might spread some of the ink where the place. But some of these just did not take. I don't know if it was because of the scarring on the leather or what. Because you can see these places, it just wouldn't take the ink. So that's what I've done because I'm a color person and I absolutely love color. So this is my project. I am still in the process of decorating inserts. I have been using gesso and I am painting inserts, which is what I did. These were small, so these were easier to do. This first one is my errands insert. This second one is my groceries list. And this last one is me. So things like wardrobe or dentist appointments, which I need to do, going to the doctor, anything and everything that has to do with me, eyeglasses, car maintenance. I haven't decided whether car maintenance is going to go under errands or not, or if I need to make a fourth insert. I'm still kind of figuring some of this out, but because I just set these up, I painted them and stuff Friday and Saturday, got all of these ready, and I actually took this with me when I went grocery shopping yesterday. That's what I've been doing with that. And if we were having coffee, I would tell you, while I was out, I picked up this book, The Vampire Diaries, for $1. This was at Dollar Tree. I picked up this book. I have almost all of his books. I need to get the most current one. At Dollar General for $3. And I picked up this book for $3 from Dollar General. Not that I need any more books, according to my husband and my daughter and everybody else, because I need a new bookshelf. But our couch was given to us. My brother gave it to us right before the wedding. So 4 years ago, my brother gave us this couch. He said it was pleather, which was half leather, and it had a recliner on each end. I had black sofa and a love seat from Ashley Furniture. They were solid black. When my brother gave us that, we gave my friend my furniture, which I absolutely loved. It was only like a couple years old. Well, now the sofa that my brother gave us, the recliner is broke on my side. It doesn't stay in. If I sit in it, it automatically pops up. And on my husband's side, because he falls asleep in the recliner a lot, where your head sits, what you think of as the leather, it's peeling away. So the fabric is underneath, showing through in a big patch right where his head sits, and it's peeling away some at the foot parts where your feet are at, parts that are rubbed a lot, like on the armrest. It's happening the same thing at my mom, because my mom has the same furniture at her house, but my husband is aggravated with the sofa between the breaking and the peeling and stuff like that, because it looks horrible now, and because it is a recliner on each side, it's not like you can get a couch cover. We're moving this click-clack couch in here into the living room as soon as he has a little bit of time to do it and it's not raining. We would have done it yesterday, but it was raining. We were going to do it Friday, but it ended up raining. This afternoon, if it's nice enough, we might be doing it then. So we're going to take the couch out because he's tried to fix it several times, put a new spring in it and everything, and it will not. So we're going to take it to the recycling place, to the dump, and put that in there. And then I'm going to move the entertainment center that used to be in here back in here, clean it out, and I'm going to be using it for storage. It has some shelves. I'll be putting some of the book in there, some of my craft supplies in there. I'm going to be rearranging my writing room some because it will actually give me more space in here without the couch in here. I'm pretty excited. I actually have some more storage space. That's what we're doing. Purging things. I'm getting rid of things that are broken, things that are stuff like that. And I've been cleaning my desk little by little, cleaning my area of my craft stuff. I've been trying to figure out how to keep that kind of stuff sorted. I may end up putting my craft stuff back on this dresser because it's a little bit easier, especially since it's right next to me, for me to keep up with things on the dresser. And I have storage bins and baskets and stuff for that. I'm just trying to organize things better. That's what's going on with me. I am, like I said, writing, trying to create art every single day between the doodles and my journal pages and stuff like that. I'm trying to improve my handwriting. I am trying to clean. When I say 15-minute clean, that's not my regular cleaning. Every day I try to do 15 minutes worth of purging, organizing, throwing something away and putting something in the bag to be donated every day because I have too much stuff and I need to get it cleaned and organized. I hope you enjoyed trying to catch up a little bit on what's going on and how things are going and what I'm doing. If you have a question or anything, please feel free to leave it below. I will talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.